Today I have two interesting items from AliExpress. One item is a backpack, but this backpack has a special function that I will show you. And second one is a kit for universal powering any DC device from a power bank or just the USB-C port. So let's start with the backpack. What is so special about it? Let's open this backpack. And here you can see something special, a vacuum bag. And right here is a vacuum pump. So you can store more clothes in the backpack that will take less space because we can pump out all the air. So in theory it sounds good, but I have to test it if it really works and if it saves space so we can put more clothes. But let's first open this vacuum pump. USB-A to USB-C cable, additional ends, and this is the vacuum pump. Input 5 volts 1 amp, 20 watts power, 1500 milliamp hours. So here is the main place. You can unzip it. You can fully open it. Here is the vacuum space. Here is a port to pump the air out. On the side we have a place for a bottle. At the front there's additional packet. Here is one more packet. Let's take some t-shirts and see how many I can pack here, and after pumping the air out, what will be the difference. First t-shirt, second t-shirt, third t-shirt, fourth, fifth, sixth. There are 7 t-shirts already inside. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I put already 18 t-shirts into this backpack. Let's see if I will be able to close it now. First the zipper. You can see it is full. It would be hard to close it. So let's try to pump the air out. If then I will be able to easily close this backpack with 18 t-shirts. You can see it is quite a lot of place. Let's open it. Let's try to squeeze the air out by pushing it. It didn't help much. There is still a lot of space. Now which one will fit here? I think the smaller one fits right here. Okay, we need both. We put the small one on the bigger one and this one right here. And here. Let's put it in and double press. The blockage fell off when I was using it, so the air rushed in. Okay, now when it is inside, let's pump it again. Now it is much smaller. Let's try if I will be able to close it now. It was quite easy to close it. And here are 18 t-shirts inside, and we have more space available. You can see I could also put more things right now right here. And let's open it and see how big will it get. The clothes are a little bit compressed, but now they take more space. And now if I would try to close it, it would be harder. You can see how it is expanding. It was compressed, flat, and now it is again expanded. So if you want to pack more clothes into a backpack, this backpack is useful because you can compress the clothes when you pump out the air. This pump is wireless, so if you are at the hotel or somewhere you have to pack again, you don't need any power. You have this pump that works quite well and quite fast, and your items take much less space when they are compressed. So useful backpack for traveling when you care about taking space. And second item that is useful not only for traveling but at home also. Here we have a universal DC power supply. We have a USB-C cable that we connect to power delivery charger. Then we can select what voltage do we want on the output, and we can connect correct end depending on what device we want to power. And we can power almost any DC device from a power bank or from the power brick that has USB-C power delivery. So useful thing that you don't have to search for a special charger for some device. You can use this one cable to power most of the DC devices, and you can select what ends do you want to buy. I've selected all of them. We have many ends that can be used for laptops, for example, but we have also many round ends that DC devices use different size of the ends, so quite a lot of choice. And here is the cable, around 1.5 meters long with a USB-C end. The other end that we can put the adapters right here, and the controller is right here with a little protection. Let's start simple. Let's say I have a power bank with power delivery output, and I have a lamp that needs 12 volts and this round end. So let's find the correct end for it. This one fits well, so I can put it on the end, and USB-C, let's connect to power bank. Let's select 12 volts on the display, and let's connect to the lamp. And the lamp is working. Really easy, really fast, really universal. The same way I can power, for example, laptop. Here I have connection. I need this connection. This one fits, so I can disconnect it right here, change the end to the other one. Right here I can switch the voltage to 20 volts because my laptop needs 20 volts, and I can plug it in and charge my laptop. Or if I have a Lenovo, I need this rectangular end. So right here is the connector for the Lenovo. You can see it fits, and I can connect it right here. I've already set 20 volts, and I can just plug it in and charge other laptop. And on the screen we can also switch between volts, amps and watts to see how much power does a device use, and by double pressing it we switch to the changing voltage mode. So a nice universal kit. You probably know a situation when you was searching for a charger for some random DC device that needed a special plug and correct voltage, and with this simple cable with a selected connector you can power almost anything that you will need to. You can see there are many different unusual connectors and more usual ones. If the device needs something different than this, it is a really special device. 99% should be able to be powered from those ends. So a useful device to have at home, so you can easily power any DC device from a power bank or from a power delivery USB-C charger. So 2 useful items from AliExpress, and that's all for today. Like, subscribe and be nice.